민주세 되는 참여 주어지에 캬 이나양 민주세 되는 참여 주주 참여 주의 되는디 뭐 가르쳐 봐 싶으면 민주왕께 여상심 얻으면 되겠지.
So earlier, actually, I forgot something. His Holiness was citing from Chankya, Master Chankya Rebetoji, and in relation to giving an example, he said that when I look at you at the audience, to my perception, it feels as if you're really out there. Separate from me, I can see you there, and each of you have your own self-defining reality that seems to have some kind of objective basis for their existence. But and this is the typical perception, the manner of perception that we experience in our naive view of the world. And so, in respect to this, Chankya Rebetoji said in his songs on the view, recognizing my mother's face. He says that some people seems to misunderstand the teaching on emptiness, and when they try to understand the teaching on emptiness, they seem to leave intact the reality of our very perception of things, and then they seem to search elsewhere something extraneous, like kind of some a creature with a horn that they bring from outside, and they try to negate it on phenomena and understand emptiness in this way. And he says that, but in the context of emptiness, we need to negate the reality or validity of the very perception of our world. And therefore, because if we do not challenge the validity of our perception of the everyday world, then we will leave intact the perception of objective existence that we experience, and in that case, then this will not lead to a proper understanding of emptiness. Whereas if you fully understand the meaning of emptiness, then you will be able to challenge the validity of our very perception of the world, where in our perception contains some kind of attribution to the things, an objective reality that is out there, which has its own sustaining power, that has its own self-defining characteristics and so on. However, if we negate that, then we are able to then perceive phenomena and relate to them simply at the level of perception, and kind of negate, in some sense, cleanse the perception of that attribution of objectivity. Then in that case, what is left is the appreciation of their emptiness. And therefore, Chankya says that in this way, then one will see that appearance and emptiness are in fact very intimately related, as if two intimate friends. Understanding of one leads to the other, and understanding of the other leads to one. So therefore, we're able to then fully appreciate expressions like mere designation, mere name, and mere imputation. So when the expression is used with the term mere, this mereness, the term mere, does not negate. There are no things other than words. Clearly there are things that the words refer to, and clearly these things do exist, and there are valid interactions between the phenomena. So what is being negated by this term mere is a kind of existence that has objective reality. So now then the question is, if things do exist, then what exactly is their existential status? What is the manner of their existence? And here, one then is compelled to admit that the only manner of existence that we can accord to phenomena is that of nominal level of existence, nominal reality.
Today, someone's dying with you to forest behind the rock. And Chonangi Nugijare and Nuguchi, he taught Tumuchi. This one tells to be gyume rangna jeneni. 그동안에 나의 믿음을 기본적이다. 먼저 나가서 쳐도 규명하는 전에니 때문에 이거 단지 치수원체 치수원 단도 규모도체 민주도체 진지로 때 때문에 이거 살아나 밑에 매대 진지 시험 거예요. 대소 매대 봐. 뒤에 게 차상식 때는 딱점씩 어떤 매들 차이인데 때는 때도나 밑에 매들 그렇 때문에 지고 살아라 대다 치수와 나은즈뭐 니가 나와 밑에 매들 지기 지금 민선지 차이를 전에 재미인수 탔다 제도는 취기 이렇게 초월시래요 다 들으실래 이잖아요. 아니 대화처럼 틀리지. 다 뒤다 대화처럼 나라는 게 대화처럼 샤가지도 요리한데 뒤에서 저를 쓸기 쉬운데 저자 나지 공부는 해서 되는 거야. 뒤자는 저거. 그래서 김내라나 전에는 때문에 싸거나 재미있어 탈로 대화처럼 틀리지. 너 양양 상다는 처음부터.
So,
you know, benefits of Chiying, the other different become the issue as I am, and they can don't at the time. So, and the benefits of Chiying, Kaza. 통불법이 나오시 대인도 다성기 내가 지다 윤세네 그래서 수문 양식 상한데 진구처 제시 법스 어디 되게 되지 뉴데 대대마도 최전이야 토도 말해봐 뒤 각자 딘두고 똥똥사 이리 시작이나 대상식이 지금은 더 많이 망망스만 손 된지 상대 나를 비가 망망손 특별히 어렵게 맞아 아니 지금 뭐서 풍불람이 나오시 풍불루이도 시작하거나 나서셔도 못해 나서마도네 삼십로야 레이나 미국왕의 샹왕의 여성심마도 네 삼십이 코다 쳐서 레이잖아요 집에 놓고 태거는 그다음에 이 말이에요. 아니네 얘들이 정말 살잖아. 나 하는 거다 그래서 심. 하는 모두 심. 돈이 거 상담. 안돼 돈이 더 야와다. 근데 이네 소실리. 그래서 저 라라마 뭐 그럴까? 그냥 게임하고 좀 상관하죠. 사다들이 이제 그냥 그냥 나서 취득직년에 내 돈이 더 많아서 생각 좀 받다. 시 거지 차. 다 어저 그냥 상담나. 아니 뭐 주다 제치, 주다 니치, 주다 숨신, 주다 시, 주다가 레인데 또 소스는 되지. 근데 그 소스는 있잖아요. 그 니샤 투지 소야 나리야. mental attitude that they do it.
so,
yeah, so相对于对不对？双些爬着都养到我双些，成就协助在大家注意了。
You know, so if one is able to reflect deeply along these lines and delve ever deeper into these reflections on emptiness and explanation on the teachings on emptiness, then clearly it does lead to some kind of certain experience that you have, and your normal experience of the world becomes tinged with certain type of perspective. For example, there is a beautiful verse in one of the prayers to the lineage gurus of Chonang masters, where the text reads that with relation to the external objects,